Welcome to Bring to the Table, and today we have Ramy.
Yay! Thank you. This is Adora Wandu. I am Tom Earl, and this is Ramy El Etrubi.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Ramy. Could you share with everyone a little bit about yourself?
Okay, well, my name is Ramy, and I am a theater artist. Specifically, I practice applied theater. And what that means is I take theater and use it towards some social justice. So whether it's community building, conflict resolution, self-empowerment, owning your identity, and just loving yourself.
That's amazing.
That is awesome. And Ramy, what have you brought to the table today?
Yes.
What I brought to the table is a smiley face yellow ball.
Yeah.
As an applied theater artist, I often have to facilitate. What that means is I am in a group of people and we are going to make some theater together. And so I might use this ball to play a couple icebreaker games, some exercises. It sets the tone, it gets people relaxed, and it's a great way to embark on a art making process, especially if some deeper stuff comes up later.
Yes. So I'm hearing that there's a process and a journey that brings out depth. Talk to me a little bit about the impact that your theater has.
Well, recently I've been more invested in some solo theater, so I've been creating my own theater without other people. And so I developed my own solo show that I premiered a couple weeks ago. It was called The Ride.
Yay.
Lessons learned on the bumpy road from self-loathing to self-love. And in this piece I share experiences from my own life and the lessons I've learned from those, like what those experiences have taught me about life, about who I am, and how I've moved forward with that new knowledge. When I premiered my show, in the audience I had friends, and one friend came up to me and told me that she had been considering a career change, but just was nervous. She didn't know how people would react. And seeing my piece, seeing me share stories about me living in my truth, my controversial truth, when I've made decisions that are not necessarily traditional, it encouraged her to get to make that decision. She got the courage to make the decision she needed to make about her life and her career, and she said my piece helped inspire that, and that felt great. And I think that's what theater really is great at doing, which is getting people to recognize their truth, their own power, their own identity by hearing other people's stories.
That's so amazing, Ramy. And I appreciate how you talked about how your solo piece, by you taking ownership of, as you said, your controversial truth, it gave someone else the courage to do the same in their life. Thank you so much, Ramy.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was amazing. And hopefully everyone at home can take their cue from Ramy's leadership. And we have 3 tips for how to go about doing this. First of all, whatever your art is, be it theatre making, writing, drawing, do that art every day, even if it's just for 5 minutes, a minute, 30 seconds. Practice it every day. Secondly, schedule it in. You'll hear us talk about scheduling a lot in the following months. One of our favourite mentors is always saying, a plan without a diary entry is just a wish. Okay?
Yep.
And third of all, share it with somebody you trust.
Yes.
They don't need to be an expert, they don't need to be a fellow artist or a connoisseur or anything. Just somebody that inspires faith in you. Once you become comfortable sharing it with somebody that you trust, maybe you can share it with the rest of the world one day, just like Ramy.
Yay! So we would love to continue this conversation with you, to hear about your story, and for more resources, join us at bringleaders.com, comment below, or all of our social media handle is Bring Leaders. So thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to talking to you soon, and remember,
Bring it!